Hello everyone, it's welcome to this wonderful video. I want to share with you guys my experience with a negative TBCian and how I responded to some of his questions, or most of his questions, okay? Because these are questions that most people have gone on the net to ask, and these are the questions that new people who come into TBC are encountering. But I want to answer this question by putting my face on this video and giving you the response so that next time you don't get distracted by these type of questions. Okay, and most importantly, it's already on the blog, but most of you guys have challenges with watching or reading long articles. So I'm going to answer this through this video, and I'm going to be quick about it, okay? Now, on this board are questions asked by the TBCian, the negative TBCian, but the last one is my own question that I'm going to provide answer to so that you guys know who to follow in TBC. Alright? Now, first thing first is this, okay? Who is the admin? Now, this has been addressed countless times through the same button meeting, and the answer to that question is I don't know. Okay? The reason for that is not because I don't want to find out, but the reason for it is because when you have somebody who is building a project as big as this, and not only that, because you know that when government most times do what we call witch hunting, okay, you don't need that person to be distracted, because you need that person, whoever it is, whether it's, ask around in all the cryptocurrencies. Satoshi was the first one who even gave birth to even cryptocurrency, through Bitcoin. But nobody knows who he is. Okay? Same way with TBC. I don't know who he is, but we'll call him Kringle. And the most important thing is, I don't care, because the most important thing is he is doing the job that we need him to do, which is making sure that these platforms develop on a daily basis, and at the same time they stay online. Guys, if you have not built an internet business before, you will not understand what I'm trying to say, because I have online stores and I have issues with servers every day. I have issues with, one code here, one code there. Okay, but if you don't have an admin who is dedicated to make sure that this platform is functional, then the rest is up to us to do the marketing aspect, and that is why we are rewarded. So there's nothing like MLM in TBC. It's just that, jobs are shared. The admin has his own role to make sure the platform is okay technically and otherwise with his future plans about TBC. The same with us as members. We have our own role to promote TBC, and that's why you see me doing my videos every day. Now, the second question is, why does the admin collect membership fee in BTC? Okay, now before I answer that question, I want to go straight to when we were not when there was nothing like membership fee. Okay, I joined when there was nothing like membership fee, and let me tell you, okay, the level of discounting, the level of impunity, the level of scam at that point was very high. You know why? Because people go and open 10 accounts, 10 wallets. Okay, what for? This is not MLM. Okay, so why are you going to open multiple wallets and multiple TBC accounts where you just have one account? And that's what the TBC have been looked at, and that's why the projections he made based on the numbers we had there. He found out that people had multiple emails, but it does not mean that an email does not mean that that's a verified member. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. An email does not mean that that person is a verified member. So I can go and open 10 accounts, okay, and I'm doing nothing to promote TBC. The effort is just like having 15 million people, or 15 registered, let's say 15 registered email addresses. And out of that 15, even if those people decide to bring in one person to TBC, to refer, to grow the community, it's supposed to give us like 30 million. Alright? But that's not what it's reflecting. And when the TBC admin went to introduce the $10 fee, he introduced it also because of the cost. Because there was an issue. Most people who are doing TBC now don't even realize the issue we faced. Having to go through a big issue that a couple of months we didn't have access to the wallet. Even if you have access to the wallet, you can't even do transaction, you can't even view your balance, you can't even do shit. Okay? So when you go through that experience, you find out that for something like that huge to happen, okay, for something as huge as what we are building now, the infrastructure, the support team and everything, it cannot be run by one person. So what does it mean? It means you have to pay your staff, and of course you cannot pay them with TBC, because TBC is still an infant, okay? It's still not even 3/4 of the world knows about TBC. You can check out your Google Trend to know, where TBC is popping up in terms of search. Okay, the countries is popping up. You find out that it's, tiny piece of the world knows about TBC. So why would you go and pay your staff TBC when you know they have to feed? And that is why BTC is accepted. It is accepted as a means of payment. Not only that, when you call in technical help to come and help you do some blockchain work, some programming, blockchain programming, you don't expect the admin to pay them with TBC because they won't accept it. Because those guys are in hot demand. I'm looking for a blockchain programmer, but I haven't seen anyone in my country. That's to tell you how tiny these guys are. And when you call them and tell them that you go to offer them your opinion, you're not the only one who's offering them that. Okay? But they are willing to work if you pay them what they need. And that is why the TBC admin is accepting BTC for that. So you have to pay for server. Servers are not accepting. I have multiple websites, okay? I design websites, I create app, and you need servers to host those things. And servers don't accept cryptocurrency, even if it's Bitcoin. All right? So you guys have to understand this and start being myopic by calculating, oh, we have 3 million people. Multiply 3 million people by $10 fee. Oh, we have, hey, listen, you're paying it only once. Okay, you're paying it only once. It's a one-time lifetime fee. All right? And when you pay it, okay, you don't have to pay it again. All right? You don't have to pay it again. Let me say it again. You don't have to pay it again. Does that mean that the admin will stop taking care of server issues? No. Okay, the admin will continue to do his job as the admin, but you are not paying, you're only paying it once. Anyway, let's move ahead from that because we have so many questions to answer. Okay, why is TBC thriving in developing countries? Hello. How can you ask me such a question? Why is TBC thriving in developing countries? Yes, it's thriving in developing countries, same as other cryptocurrencies, same as MLM, network marketing. Okay, because there is hunger for success. People want to get above their level and they need things like this to help boost them. Okay, though TBC is not an MLM, it's not an investment, okay, but we are building a community whereby we have people who within us are going to use these coins to create businesses that people that are going to employ members. Okay, so many things that will be done with TBC. Okay, and that's why we're forming a community whereby the coin will serve as a means of transaction within us. So it's very important that you understand this when you're telling people about this. Okay, now, so for it thriving in developing countries is because there is demand. People want to change their level, and also the goal of TBC, the main goal of TBC is to alleviate poverty. And where is poverty thriving? Poverty is thriving in developing countries. So next time somebody asks you that question, send this video. All right. So the next question is, why were TBCians in US giving subpoenas? Now let me say this: subpoena does not mean you are under arrest. Subpoena does not mean your life is over. Subpoena does not mean that everything about you is gone. Okay? Subpoena does not mean you've committed fraud. Subpoena means you've been called to the court to come and answer some questions. Now, one thing you need to know is this: these people are asking you these questions are just trying to dig deep to know more. They don't know what you know. They don't know nothing about TBC. And let me also let you know that it's not only TBCians that are giving subpoenas. Every single person who is involved in an ICO, every single person who is involved in cryptocurrency, whether it's Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, we are given subpoenas to appear before the court to explain to SEC. Okay, but the goal of the whole thing by SEC is to find out if these cryptocurrencies fall under their jurisdiction as a security. Security means things like money market fund and the rest of those are securities. Security also means stock. You go to a company, you buy shares, they give you stock. Same with ICO. So TBC is not an ICO. Okay, TBC is not an ICO. TBC is just a private digital cryptocurrency used by a group of people who come together and agree to use this coin as a means to do transaction. Simple. And in that process, it helps alleviate poverty, and the value rise more on the membership rather than the formula. Okay? Because if you look at the formula of TBC, it's the average growth of the community multiplied by the price of 1 grain of gold. So you find out that if it doesn't appreciate, if members are not involved. So it's not a mumbo jumbo formula like that. It's well created formula and it's good. Okay? And since the correction we made, okay, since the correction that was made, it has gone to prove that we are on the right track. Now, having said that, let's move on. So, what happened to testers' fiat exchange? At one point, I was a tester. Okay, at one point, the admin was focused on getting fiat exchange. All right. At one point, so many things were in line with towards the fiat exchange, having a bank, and the rest of them. Now, most of the people who called me at that time, I'd give my own 2 cents. I don't know if I did that video about it, but I know I told people, the likes of Jackson, if you're watching this, you can give me a thumbs up that me and you discussed this. You asked me about the fiat exchange, and I told you, hey, the fiat exchange can happen. But the thing there is this: if we are dealing with the bank has to take it as an asset. All right, meaning the bank has to be the central where people go and buy TBC and also sell. So the bank has to take it as an asset that members will come and give their TBC and collect cash. Now, whoever is going to do that has to have a huge amount of money to be able to do that. Because I know my fellow TBCians, everybody's going to dump one full TBC and collect so much money. Okay, but the goal of the whole thing is this. Okay, so looking at it, we weren't there even in demand. Okay, so even if we have somebody who is going to back us financially with fiat currency, we are not still yet there in demand. Okay, that's why the TBC admin now drew up a formula that if we grow to 1 billion people, okay, that will make a lot of noise. And when that makes a lot of noise, we'll get more people to join TBC. There will be demand, there will be supply. Right now there is supply, but demand is low. Okay, and some people start saying that TBC admin, has introduced MLM. For Christ's sake, man, it's not MLM. Okay, it's not MLM. Okay, TBC is not MLM. Now you are asked to refer people or to give people free coins. Does not mean it's an MLM. So if you come in, if I want you to join TBC or if you have interest in TBC, all I have to do is give you my link and you get some free coins through cookies. Then when you fulfill your membership aspect, you say you want to go further, of course then you can be able to redeem those cookies to Kringles right there in your wallet. And all you have to do is just pay a tiny $10 fee. Okay? Anyway, let's move on from that. So guys, you guys need to understand this from the basic standpoint. Okay, and that's why I have this question right here. The last question, and is every leader in TBC a leader? That's the question. All right, so let's move on from there. So fiat exchange, we've moved on from there. Okay, we've moved on from there. Okay, because the goal of TBC as a member is you have this ecosystem. We have people who provide merchant service. We have people who own schools, hotels, several businesses, and you can pay with TBC. Okay, so that is where we are heading. But all that will not happen overnight. But I'm glad that you see me, TBC Faruna, we are doing stuff. Okay, but I can only vouch for mine because I'm the one in charge of making those things. But the most important thing is you guys have to understand that for me to take that risk in accepting TBC, even if it's 50%, hey, it shows that I believe in this. And that's why you see me every day putting my face and doing this. So even if I'm subpoenaed to come, I will defend it based on what I know. I can even give them where to go and read stuff for themselves so that they stop asking me silly questions. Because the goal of the whole thing is to make you uncomfortable, make you angry, and make you say stuff that they want to hear. Not the truth. They want to hear something from you, and that's why they are grueling you every day. For those of you guys who are there. And at the same time, Bitcoin Randy was also subpoenaed. I didn't see him going online and start crying like the whitefish lady. Come on, can do better than that. So, why did the admin change focus? I've already explained that. Okay, it's better we have a community within ourselves who is focused on adoption. Growing the community and people within the community providing services, where TBC will be accepted. Okay, people have purchased land with TBC. Yes, it was the issue with the wallet that delayed that. Trade fairs were being held. People even podcast. Somebody showed the evidence during the live video, send button meeting one time. And also, a lot of things are happening. But we guys, we have to calm down and take it gradually, step by step. Okay. Now let me go to the last question. Guys, the honest truth is this: not all leaders are leaders in TBC. Okay. I've seen, the likes of, the two ladies, Dawson, what's their name? What is white guys in the US? They come in TBC, they get on YouTube, and because they are white people, people believe them faster, and the next minute they are off and start introducing you to a next business opportunity. Okay? So, does it mean they don't have interest in TBC? You tell me. But the goal of the whole thing, I believe, as a leader in TBC, is somebody who has real interest in TBC, somebody who can educate you in TBC, somebody who can even explain the blog to you. Okay? Somebody who will tell you the truth. Because this morning, somebody had to ask me, hey, I heard that this November, the cookie reward, that you can buy $100 worth of TBC, and the next minute it becomes $1,000 or $10,000 worth of TBC, or $10,000. I was like, what? Where did you get that information from? So guys, we need credible people, man. And that's why you see me here doing this. Because the thing is this: if we have fraudsters, if we have fake leaders who will abandon you when you ask them critical questions, like I got all these questions and I'm doing a video about it, there's somebody who will be asked this question and will be off. Now, the same Negative TBCian is still active on my platform, and I wanted to see this video because I did it for him and every other person who is going to come to my platform and start saying, hey, TBC is a scam. Come on, fuck that shit, man. Look, every cryptocurrency, okay, is still going through the experimental phase. So it's okay for them to twist and change direction. Bitcoin did that when they say you can do transaction under 1 second, lesser fee, stuff like that. And what happened? At the time, the fee for you to send, to get approved was, even an hour for you, even some days if you paid lower fee. Okay, so they had to pivot, and the most importantly is that they have issues with adoption, which TBC is not going to have. And let me tell you something: most of you guys are sharing links to Initiative Q. Okay, but don't you know that the Initiative Q is following the same step as TBC? The only thing they are doing right now is just giving you the coins to start creating distribution, start getting information, data. So at the right time, they are going to have a central admin, like we already have in TBC. Hey, Ripple has a central admin, and he has all the coins, and it's not after even you buying the coins, because his service is to financial organizations. So what am I trying to say here? We TBCians are on the right track, and people are already seeing that for a cryptocurrency to go far, it has to have regulation. Come on, it has to have regulation, and that is why the SEC is trying to fight so hard so that they protect people. I'm not saying that SEC is wrong in what they're trying to do, but they're trying to protect people. It's not that they don't have knowledge, so they're going after everybody. They're not realizing that we have a central authority within TBC who is regulating things and who I believe has the interest of TBC, and somebody who, like me, always, flips the switch when there's need to flip the switch, because the way direction we are going is not working. So it's normal for that to happen. We as members have to start behaving like, spoiled kids and start understanding how these things work. I have some books on cryptocurrency. It has helped me a lot. Okay, if you want to know some of the books I have, I can give you the names. Just ask me the question in the comment section below. But the goal of the whole thing is that you need to be just more than just a member. You need to be educated. I'm not a leader. I'm an educated TBCian who has the passion to teach. I'm an educated TBCian who has the resources to be able to take risk to start providing some of the services that TBC community needs. And that is why you see me talking about, having my own idea for an exchange, not because I'm going to make lots of money from it, but because I want to protect us from the fake exchanges and the Ponzi scheme out there. Because I'm asking myself, must the admin do everything? Okay? Because if I don't come up with a shop, somebody's going to come up with a shop and start scamming people. So it's better I have mine who is genuine, and I'll tell you guys the honest truth. This is how it's going to work. Simple. Patronize me or not. Okay? People are coming up with so many exchanges here and there, Ponzi schemes, MLM and the rest of them, you know, taking your money from you and even failing. And I'm thinking, okay, is there a better way to provide a genuine platform for the TBCians to help them while we're still getting there? That's what I'm all about. So don't call me a leader, okay? I'm just a guy who is educated enough in TBC. Maybe it's my banking background, but I've come a long way in TBC, and I still believe strongly in TBC. And if the admin does anything outside of what is not realistic, I'll still do a video about it and criticize him in the video. Simple. And that's why you see me always going to the blog to read the blog and let you guys understand what his message is about. And if you don't trust my own message, go and watch Bitcoin Randy. He used to be the voice of TBC. Till all the broadcasters are now the voice of TBC. So guys, thank you for watching. If you have more questions, ask me in the comment below. Till then, take care. Bye for now. Shalom.